Alright. I always thought Mother Teresa and I would be the perfect team. We just had so much in common. She's Catholic, and I'm Catholic. She's Albanian, and I'm Croatian. She's 4'11", and I'm 6'5". You just can't name a better duo. And I love helping people, just like she did. So working with homeless youth at Urban Peak was right up my alley. Joking around with them and helping them through tough situations just gave me life. But there was one job at Urban Peak that I hated. Waking the youth up. Because waking teenagers up sucks. Because they can be mean and stubborn people at times. It is quite obvious that these kids have depression and are having a hard time finding the will to get up. But you kind of forget about that when they start cussing you out. And one night, I was laying in my bed, dreading going back to work because I did not want to have to go back and start fighting with these kids about having to get up. I was pleading with Mother Teresa to tell me what to do or what to give them because I was lost. And right before I fell asleep, I heard her say, "Peace begins with a smile." I held on to these words going into work the next day. While I was waking up the youth at 7 a.m., I saw one youth curled up in a ball and knocking out of bed. She had came to the shelter a couple months back after being through the ringer and was currently self-harming herself. And the night before, her closest friend at the shelter had left. Instead of telling her I was going to give her an extra chore if she did not get up, I instead gave her a smile and asked if she wanted to hear a joke. She gave me probably the greatest look of disdain I've ever received in my life. So I told her the joke. What does a queen get when she is sick? A royal pain in the neck. She got up, looked at me, and said, "That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life." And the whole room just started laughing, and everybody was smiling. It was pure joy. And it was then I saw in her eyes that peace that Mother Teresa was talking about. And now that girl was free to be herself, and she was able to let go of a small amount of pain from the past. So from that day on, I told jokes to get kids out of bed and tried to give them something to start their day off right. But one morning, I didn't have to wake the youth up at all, and instead I got to go to a training. And at that training, the presenter was talking about depression and how it can cripple our youth. And the presenter rhetorically asked, "What can get our youth out of bed?" Then I saw a bunch of my coworkers smiling and pointing at me. And that was the moment I realized that all it takes is a smile to ignite the spark in someone's life.